Hello, happy birthday, Scorpio. This is Patsy here, and I am bringing you the reading for November 2017. I already did the shuffling, the prayers. I laid out the cards, and I'm going to try to get through this as quickly as possible because I have a little treat for you, and you know how it is with me and media. So, anyway, let's start with your reading, okay? First card that you got here was the Six of Fire, and that came with the Ace of Fire. Ace of Fire talks about leadership, talks about speaking up for yourself. These are fire signs. This talks to me about a victory. I see a victory involving someone who may be a fire sign. Could be a Leo, Sagittarius. Person's returning to the person's returning victorious. Okay, so someone was away, maybe, or someone's returning to your home, and this is what you're concerned about. Someone is coming back, and they're coming back victorious. All right, the next card you got was a message from Earth, right? This shows someone who has a lot of everything. They've planted seeds, they've saved money, they're making money, they're growing things. This person is narcissistic, but this person has acquired a lot of wealth or stuff, you know. And the placement of this card, this is a Celtic cross. So I put this is in this position. This is saying this is something that you may have been finished with the abundance. You may have left it. You may be walking away from it, or it's behind you somehow. It's gotten away from you, maybe. Next card that you got here was Ogun. Ogun is a warrior, all right? He's a battler. Ogun is a person who is a child or a person who wears a uniform to work, like a police officer, firefighter, law enforcement, any kind of law enforcement, soldiers, okay? And this was in the reverse position now. So the message that I got from it is that this has been a very long, long battle, and it's an old battle. And this person, whoever this is, that person is tired of fighting, or you're tired of fighting with that person because that's behind you. So you're finished fighting with this person. The fight is over. You're thinking about happy times, all right, new beginnings. All right, happy times and new beginnings. All right, playfulness, a new beginning. You could even be thinking about happier times in the future and in the past. And you're looking forward to abundance. You're looking forward to all that you have invested to come to you. But this is the spirit saying that you want all that was harvested. You want to reap everything. Mm. Mm. The next card that came up, Scorpio, was the air element. Okay? Air element talks about a lot of talking, a lot of messages. Could be talking about looking for messages, eavesdropping, listening, any kind of messages. It could be a text message. It could be a voicemail. It could be something that you just run across. I don't know, but that you intercept something that may have been meant for the other person, or the other person may have intercepted some message that was meant for you, I'm getting. Oh. Next card is the guardian angel, and this is talking about the guardian angels are watching over the situation. Okay, they're going to help you bring balance to the situation. They are looking out for you, but they're telling you that you need to be patient and try to display a good temperament. Okay. Next card that you got, Scorpio, was the moon. Okay. This card is talking about secrets will be revealed. There will be pain, but you will get the answers that you seek. And you will understand everything. But it's going to take a toll. It's not going to be easy. Things are going to be said, hurt, old wounds. But it's going to be to the point. It's going to be cutting through the bullshit. Get to the heart of the matter. Huh? Okay. I hope y'all are not hearing my son in the background having a disagreement. Anyway, the last card that you got here was the Seven of Earth. Seven of Earth is telling you that you will have enough to provide food and shelter for yourself. You will have more than enough. In other words, I think they're asking you not to be greedy. You're going to get what you're supposed to get, and not much more. Don't be greedy. Stop. All right. So now the next, I shuffled to get some cards from the Conscious Spirit deck by Dreyer, and you got 4 cards, I guess, because it's your birthday. So the first card that you got was integration. Okay, this is talking about your mind, your body, and your spirit all aligned, everything straight. You're thinking, you're feeling. Well, this was in the reverse. So this is telling me that you are not thinking, that you aren't you're not being open. You're being closed off. And it's a detriment to yourself. The next card that you got was Flames of Wisdom, the Chrome. Okay? This is about advice from the ancestors. This is about advice from card readers. Just messages from the spirit actually coming to you with wisdom about this situation. But it was in the reverse. So I guess that you're not taking those into consideration. And the next card that you got was a nurturing mother. Okay? I'm a protective spirit and reach out to all life with love and compassion. Okay, and I got the feeling when this card came up that this was a message from your own mother, if she has passed on. Those of you whose mother has passed on, this is a message from her. She wants you to use your brain. That's what she's saying. This is the crown chakra. This is the crown chakra card that says, I know I'm part of a source and my life is guided by divine wisdom. And what I got when this card came up for you was your mother saying, use your brain. So, just because it's your birthday, it wasn't enough that you got the 4 conscious spirit when I was only going to try to, keep it to 1. You got 4. I was already saying that I was going to give you a chance to sample this new card that Oracle card that I just card. It's called Postcards from Spirit, and it's a 52 card Oracle deck, and it's by Colette Reid. All right. And I unboxed these the other night, and if you want to watch that video, you can. This is published by Hay House. All right. And this is I'll read the back of it. It says, imagine traveling to a sacred place where you can receive communication from your loved ones who have passed on. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, or even your guardian angels. What if they knew what you need to know about every aspect of your life's journey? Okay, so just because your mother was very clear that she was in the house and she had something to say, in case, and she said it basically in case I didn't get it, I guess. She said to tell you to use your brain. But since I am being obedient to spirit, I am going to see if I can, this is not going to be for everybody, but this is somebody's mother. Because when they answer, in this oracle, whenever we get an answer, it's a collective. It's a we or us who is responding. That's what the author said. So you are going to be my first of the monthly zodiac readings. It gets the opportunity to have this card as part of their reading. And I'm not saying I'm going to be using it for everybody, but when it calls for it, it shall call for it. And just call for it. So there's something that she wants to say. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just shuffle the cards and see if we'll see what divine spirit. Is there a message for viewers, brothers and sisters born under the sign of Scorpio? Wait. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. All right. So these cards look like postcards. Okay. They're real, ethereal, type of writing, kind of that ghosty type of thing. All right. And each card is different. Now, I don't know whether or not you can see what it says. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to see what it says because it's very, very light. I think there's a cat on the front of this one. Okay. And up here in the corner is a postage stamp because that is the divine putting in their 2 cents. It's a 2 cents postage stamp. I noticed that when I opened it. I thought that was so cute. So, the 2 cents from heaven. Okay, so this, it's not a cat. See? They really should have done better than this. That's, okay, with love. It says with love, and it's got a swan. Right? There's a swan. Can you see that? A swan is an ugly duckling and then grows up to be a beautiful, beautiful swan who finds the person that they're going to be with forever. And they mate for life. So, let's see what your mother has to say. Dearest you, do you know how much we love you and want to help you? We are here for you, and we hear you ask for guidance. But you must let go and let us help you. You don't have to do it all. You've done your part. Now let us do ours. You would be awestruck if you knew how many strings were pulled through the matrix to give you what you need and desire. Spirit has a plan, and when you sign up to be a co-creator, you need to remember to allow the partnership. It is not one-sided. Your desires and plans meet up with those of Spirit. Remember, through Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out, though Spirit's timetable and ideas of how things will play out may be quite different from yours, trust us. Spirit's ideas are amazing. Now let go and let us do the magic. Pay attention to other areas in your life. Before you know it, a miracle will have taken place. We love you so much. Beautiful. Okay, so that's the writing on the back of each card. And I am going to shuffle these cards again and see if we can get another message. And I'm going to tell you why. When I did this, when I opened up the box, when I did the unboxing, this is the card that I got. And then I did a reading on Facebook Live, and the person got this card also. And now you got it. So that's 3 times in a row with this card. So I want to just take it out the deck and give somebody else a chance, somebody else's mama to step up to the mic. Okay? Alrighty, here we go. Ashe. Okay, here we go. Oh, wow. Okay, it says, you are not alone, and it looks like 2 little cherubs embracing the world. That's what it looks like. Okay. You are not alone. I wish they had made the ink just a tad heavier so that it would be easier to read. I mean, even though this isn't the best light, it doesn't matter. I had every light on in the living room before, and it was just too much glare. It's a nice card. It's like an index card, but a little heavier than an index card. Decent. You know, it's not like oak tag, but it's between construction. Well, art paper in class. Is it called construction paper? Yeah, construction paper and oak tag. It's like in between that. This is a good quality card. They'll last a while. All right, let's see what else. So somebody else's mom has had to say. All right, and you know that this could be from a female line, so it could be a grandmother, aunts, older sisters, people like that. Any sister actually, but it would be a female line, not only maternal, but females who have passed over, who are your ancestors. Okay. It may be hard to believe that you'll ever get to where you want to go, feel the way you want to feel, and find peace and security, but you can. There's lots to celebrate in this life, but first you need to let go of this attachment by achieving certain results. It is easy to get caught up in the endless loop of wanting this or that so you can feel safe. The only way out is to surrender the attachment. Ashe. Empty yourself so you can be filled with something new. The compulsion will be lifted and peace will come. Trust that something better waits, that something new will open up and you will see new opportunities for fulfillment. The truth is, whenever you get into the loop, what you're really looking for is spirit. That connection is where the power, the peace, and the purpose lies. Everything else follows after that. Give yourself a hug. We got you. Loving you so much. Aww. Now that's sweet. And that is in keeping with this reading. Telling you to kind of lighten up. Let go. Mm. Oh boy. I'm not answering. Telemarketers shouldn't be calling my house this time of the night. Okay, so no, really isn't that late, but oh well. I'm busy. I'm talking to you all. This is very important. Um, wow. I got lost in this card. I really, really did. This is beautiful. Mm. As I read them, this is going to be my first time reading them too, for the most part. Whenever this comes around for somebody, believe more than likely it'll be my first time seeing the card because it's 52 separate cards. They're all separate messages. You will have enough to provide for yourself and your family. Okay? You don't have to try to stick it to the other person. Okay? You have to think above that. It says that you're being resistant to the messages. Well, your mother just came to bring you a message, and I think she's telling me the same thing. Everything's going to be fine. Start to think before you act. Open your mind to the divinity of the Creator. Okay? The Creator has no limits. There are no limits to God's work. It hasn't entered into the minds of men. He can move mountains, right? The Creator can move mountains. The Goddess can move mountains. The Creator can make a life. The Creator can take a life. He can end love. He can send love. And He's always sending His love. He promised us a comforter, and He sent the comforter, that spirit. And we thank the Creator for all of the gifts, all the different ways that He's given us as man to communicate with Him so that we can know what it is that He will have for us to do with our lives. Okay, Scorpio, that was your reading. I think that we are good because I think that we don't need to go behind your mother. She said she had to say, and we're going to have respect for that, okay? So I'll see you in December. And also I'll be doing Love Bites mid-November. So keep an eye out for that. Subscribe to the channel, and then you'll get the notification, and you'll know when something goes up. Please like, share, subscribe. Send this to your friends, share it with them, or keep it to yourself because that was your mama. All right? But there's somebody else's mother out there talking too. I'm not disregarding this card at all. At all. Because it came up for me correctly, and it came up for the person that got the reading on Facebook. It fit her situation perfectly. It is what it is, you know. They got the postcards. If they could write them and send them every time, they would be different every time. But we're going to get repetitiveness because it's the essence of the message. All right, and if there's anything else that needs to be added to it, then that's what the readings are here for. So, I'll be talking to you all soon. Please enjoy the rest of November and even Halloween, because this is kind of early, and I've done it early, and I'm proud of myself. So let's see if we can get one more knocked out tonight. Okay, and I'll be talking to everybody soon. Ashe, Amen, Alafia, peace.